Well, a political storm is brewing in South Africa among members of the ruling African National Congress. Angry and frustrated, some party members have staged demonstrations this week demanding President Jacob Zuma and other top ANC leaders quit their party posts. The protesters argue that Zuma, whose rule has been tainted by a scandal, is responsible for the ANC losing control of 3 major urban centers in local elections last month. They say his mismanagement of the economy has the nation teetering on the edge of a recession. The ANC's reputation was badly bruised by its loss of support in major cities. Political analysts say more internal ANC squabbles are likely to loom ahead. Now, for more insight on the political fallout from South Africa's elections, Miyelani Mkhabela, Managing Director of the Antswisa Management Group and a political economist, joins me live via Skype from Johannesburg. Good evening, Miyelani.
Evening, and viewers.
Yes. Now, first, how intense is this push from within the party against the leadership of the ANC?
Thanks for hosting me, Mr. Makori. What I can indicate is to depart from a situation where we'll say the infrastructure of the organization might be deeply paralyzed from within, whereby you will find different leaders of the organization from the initial board, we call it the National Executive Committee of the ANC, will be having different views about the outcome of the election. You will understand that the president has his own team or like cabal that has made him to be the president, and the other team that will be as well starting to differ with the operations of the economy and the whole running of the ANC in particular. Initially, I will probably indicate that there is high instability within the ANC on itself, and then these signs are starting to show up on a daily basis. And you will hear executives mentioning different aspects, highlighting much to say they are not happy with how things are being done, but partly.
Miyelani,
yes.
Is this a question of the party just growing old and running out of ideas, or is it just that there's too much corruption or too much bad leadership within the party?
Absolutely, I won't say it's too much bad leadership within the party, because when you look at the NEC, it's about 80 candidates that are leading the NEC of the ANC. But the challenge mainly is more on the top 6, which happens to be the one that has to be driving the organization in almost a lot of aspects when it relates to governance. And the community or the citizens are continuously losing confidence in that, and also of that of the president. And you will find some signs of local government elections, and you see ANC losing at Tshwane, at Nelson Mandela Bay, and at Joburg, which are the key drivers of the economy of the country. So those are high signs that members on the ground or just community members, they are highlighting, or they are showing the ANC that they are not happy with how things are moving around. But in general, you will find that the organization has leadership, but it's the issue of governance and decisiveness of such leadership to have a collective voice and act on it.
Exactly. Thank you very much. And we know it's all about the economy too and poverty. Miyelani, thank you very much for joining us today.